Online dating has exploded in popularity. It's become a primary way for people to connect. But this digital avenue for love has a dark side. Scammers are using dating sites and apps to prey on unsuspecting individuals. These are not harmless pranks. We're talking about sophisticated schemes designed to steal your money and break your heart. These scams are becoming increasingly common. The emotional and financial toll on victims is devastating. It's crucial to understand how these scams work. Knowledge is power. We can protect ourselves and our loved ones from becoming victims. This isn't about scaring you away from online dating. It's about empowering you. We'll equip you with the tools to navigate the digital dating world safely. You can find love online, but you need to stay vigilant. Technology has revolutionized how we connect. We have the world at our fingertips. Dating apps offer convenience and the promise of finding love. This ease of connection comes with a price. Scammers exploit the anonymity of the internet. They create fake profiles. They weave elaborate tales. Their goal is to gain your trust. They want to exploit your desire for connection. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement. You're hopeful. You're looking for love. Scammers prey on these emotions. We're going to take a hard look at the reality of online dating scams. We'll expose the tactics scammers use. You'll learn how to spot the red flags. You'll discover how to protect yourself. This information is vital for anyone who uses online dating. Whether you're a seasoned online dater or just starting out, don't let scammers steal your happiness. Let's get started. Online dating scams are carefully orchestrated. They follow a predictable pattern. Understanding this pattern is the first step in protecting yourself. Scammers are masters of manipulation. They know what to say to gain your trust. The process usually starts with a profile. These profiles are often too good to be true. The pictures are stunning. The bios are impressive. They create a persona designed to appeal to you. They study your profile. They look for clues about your interests and vulnerabilities. Once they have your attention, the communication begins. They shower you with compliments. They share personal stories designed to make you feel connected. They create a sense of intimacy. This is all part of the plan. They're lowering your defenses. Their goal is to move the conversation off the dating platform. They'll ask for your phone number or email address. They want to control the communication. They want to isolate you from your support system. This is a major red flag. Catfishing is a common tactic in online dating scams. It involves creating a fake persona. Scammers steal photos from other profiles. They invent elaborate backstories. They're playing a role. They choose images that are attractive and appealing. They want you to be drawn to them physically. They use these images to create an emotional connection. Don't be fooled by a pretty face. Anyone can hide behind a photograph. Scammers often pose as someone successful and desirable. They might claim to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a business executive. They want you to believe they're financially secure. This makes their requests for money seem more plausible later. They're counting on you being swept off your feet. They know you're looking for love. They exploit your desire for connection. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Be skeptical. Ask questions. Section 3. The bait and switch. Reeling you in. Once the scammer believes they've gained your trust, they'll start to reel you in. They'll share a sob story designed to evoke your sympathy. They might claim to be stranded overseas. They might say they need money for a medical emergency. These stories are designed to tug at your heartstrings. They want you to act impulsively. They're counting on you being too emotionally invested to think clearly. This is when they make their move. They'll ask you for money. They might ask for a loan. They might ask for help with a financial crisis. They'll promise to pay you back. Don't fall for it. This is a classic sign of a scam. Remember, you're talking to a stranger. You don't know this person. They haven't given you a reason to trust them. Don't give them your money. Section 1. Red flags. Recognizing the warning signs. We've talked about how scammers operate. Now let's focus on the red flags. These are the warning signs that should set off alarm bells. If you notice any of these red flags, proceed with extreme caution. One of the most obvious red flags is a profile that seems too good to be true. Their photos may look professionally shot. Their bios may read like a dating profile checklist. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Another red flag is someone who wants to move the conversation off the dating platform quickly. They might ask for your phone number or email address right away. This is a way to isolate you from the platform's safety features. Be wary of anyone who asks you for money, especially early in the relationship. This is a major red flag. No matter how convincing their story may seem, never send money to someone you haven't met in person. Section 2, too good to be true, unmasking the perfect profile. Let's talk more about those too good to be true profiles. Scammers know what people are looking for in a potential partner. They create profiles designed to appeal to those desires. They often use stolen photos. They might lift pictures from modeling websites or social media accounts. They want you to be drawn to their physical appearance. Their bios are often filled with cliches and generic statements. They might claim to love long walks on the beach and cuddling by the fire. These are vague descriptions designed to appeal to a wide audience. Pay attention to the details. Do their stories seem consistent? Are there any inconsistencies in their timelines or locations? Scammers often slip up. Be observant. Section 3. Emotional warfare. Playing the heartstrings. Scammers are skilled manipulators. They know how to exploit your emotions. They'll shower you with compliments and attention. They'll make you feel special and desired. They'll create a sense of urgency. They might claim to be in a crisis situation. They might tell you they need your help immediately. This is a tactic designed to cloud your judgment. They might even try to isolate you from your friends and family. They'll tell you that your loved ones don't understand your relationship. They'll try to make you feel like they're the only one you can turn to. Don't underestimate the power of emotional manipulation. It's easy to get swept up in the moment, especially when you're looking for love. Stay grounded. Remember your worth. Section 1. The psychology of deception. Why we fall prey. We like to think we're rational. We believe we make decisions based on logic and reason. But the truth is, our emotions play a powerful role in our decision-making. Scammers understand this. They exploit our basic human needs. We all crave connection. We long for intimacy. We want to feel loved and accepted. Scammers prey on these desires. They offer the illusion of love and companionship. They're masters of manipulation. They know what to say to make you feel good. They shower you with compliments and attention. They create a fantasy world where you're the center of their universe. It's easy to get caught up in the moment. You're excited about the possibility of a new relationship. You're willing to overlook red flags. You want to believe the best in people. This is what makes you vulnerable. Section 2. Cognitive biases. Blind spots of the heart. Our brains are wired to take shortcuts. We rely on cognitive biases to simplify information and make quick decisions. These biases are often helpful, but they can also make us susceptible to deception. One common bias is the halo effect. This is our tendency to judge someone's character based on our overall impression of them. If we find someone attractive or charming, we're more likely to believe they're also trustworthy and honest. Another bias is confirmation bias. This is our tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs and ignore information that contradicts them. If we want to believe someone is telling the truth, we'll latch onto any evidence that supports that belief, even if it's flimsy. These biases can blind us to red flags. We might ignore warning signs because we don't want to believe the person we're falling for is capable of deception. We need to be aware of these biases and actively challenge our assumptions. Section 3. The sunk cost fallacy. Trapped by emotional investment. The sunk cost fallacy is a powerful trap. It's our tendency to continue investing in something, time, money, emotions, based on how much we've already invested, even if it's no longer in our best interest. In the context of online dating scams, the sunk cost fallacy can keep victims trapped in a cycle of abuse. They've invested so much emotionally in the relationship that they're reluctant to walk away, even when they know it's a scam. They might rationalize the scammer's behavior. They might make excuses for their actions. They might tell themselves that things will get better. But the reality is, scammers rarely change their stripes. The sunk cost fallacy can keep victims from seeking help. They're embarrassed and ashamed. They don't want to admit they were fooled. But it's important to remember that anyone can be a victim of a scam. There's no shame in asking for help. Section 1. The aftermath. Picking up the pieces. Falling for an online dating scam can be devastating. It's a betrayal of trust on a deeply personal level. The aftermath can be overwhelming. You're left feeling heartbroken, betrayed, and foolish. Don't beat yourself up. You're not alone. The first step is acknowledging what happened. It's okay to feel hurt and angry. It's natural to question your judgment. Don't suppress these emotions. Allow yourself to grieve the loss of the relationship, even though it wasn't real. Reach out to someone you trust. Talk to a friend, family member, or therapist. Sharing your experience can help you process your emotions. It can also prevent you from feeling isolated and alone. Remember, you did nothing wrong. You were the victim of a calculated crime. Scammers are experts at manipulation. They prey on people's good intentions and desire for love. Section 2, Beyond Financial Ruin. The emotional scars. The financial losses from an online dating scam can be significant. Victims often deplete their savings, max out their credit cards, and even take out loans to support their scammer. But the emotional damage can be even more profound. These scams can shatter your self-esteem. You might blame yourself for being naive or trusting. You might feel ashamed and embarrassed. These feelings are normal, but they're not your fault. Scammers target your vulnerabilities. They exploit your desire for love and connection. They make you feel special and desired. When the scam is revealed, it's a crushing blow. It's important to remember that your worth is not defined by this experience. You are worthy of love and respect. Don't let this experience define you or your future relationships. Section 3, Breaking Free, Reclaiming Your Life. Recovering from an online dating scam takes time and effort. It's a process of healing and rebuilding trust. It's about reclaiming your life and moving forward with strength and resilience. One of the most important steps is seeking professional help. A therapist can provide you with the support and guidance you need to navigate the emotional aftermath. They can help you process your feelings of betrayal, shame, and grief. It's crucial to forgive yourself. You might be tempted to dwell on what you could have done differently. But remember, you were the victim of a crime. Beating yourself up will only prolong the healing process. Focus on rebuilding your life. Reconnect with friends and family. Engage in activities you enjoy. Take care of your physical and emotional well-being. Remember, you are strong and capable. You will get through this. Section 1, Fighting Back. Reporting online dating scams. You've been scammed. You're hurt, angry, and embarrassed. You might be tempted to retreat and try to forget the whole thing ever happened. Don't let the scammer win. Fight back by reporting the scam. First, report it to the dating site or app where you met the scammer. They have security measures in place to identify and block suspicious accounts. Your report can help prevent others from falling victim to the same scam. Next, contact your local law enforcement agency. I know it's tough to relive the experience, but your report is crucial. It provides authorities with valuable information about the scammer's tactics and patterns. You also need to file a report with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. The FTC is the primary agency that investigates and prosecutes online dating scams. Your report helps them track trends and develop strategies to combat these crimes. Section 2. Law enforcement's role, bringing scammers to justice. Law enforcement agencies are working tirelessly to combat online dating scams. But these scams are often complex and difficult to investigate. Scammers often operate from overseas, making it challenging to track them down and prosecute them. That's why your report is so important. When victims come forward, it helps law enforcement agencies connect the dots. They can identify patterns, track down scammers, and hold them accountable for their actions. Don't be discouraged if immediate action isn't taken. These investigations take time, but your report makes a difference. It helps build a stronger case against scammers and protects others from becoming victims. Remember, law enforcement can't do it alone. They rely on the public to report these crimes. By speaking out, you're playing a vital role in the fight against online dating scams. Section 3. Protecting yourself. Navigating the digital dating landscape with confidence. Online dating can be a minefield, but that doesn't mean you have to swear off love altogether. You can find love online, but you need to be smart and savvy. You need to protect yourself. The most important thing is to trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore red flags. If someone seems too good to be true, they probably are. If someone is pushing you to move the conversation off the dating platform, be wary. Be cautious about what information you share online. Don't give out your home address, phone number, or financial information to someone you haven't met in person. And never ever send money to someone you met online, no matter how convincing their story may seem. Remember, you're in control. You decide who you connect with and how much information you share. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to walk away if someone makes you uncomfortable. Section 1. Love shouldn't hurt. Recognizing your worth. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about the prevalence of online dating scams. We've explored the tactics scammers use. We've discussed the emotional and financial toll these scams can take. But the most important message I want to leave you with is this: you are worthy of love and respect. Don't let anyone, especially not a scammer hiding behind a computer screen, tell you otherwise. If you've been a victim of an online dating scam, know that you're not alone. It's not your fault. Scammers are skilled manipulators. They prey on people's good intentions and desire for connection. Don't let this experience define you or your future relationships. You are strong. You are resilient. You deserve to find love with someone who will treat you with the respect and dignity you deserve. Section 2. Staying safe, finding love, a final word. The online dating world can feel overwhelming, especially with the added threat of scams. But remember, knowledge is power. By being informed, being vigilant, and trusting your instincts, you can navigate this landscape safely and confidently. Don't let fear hold you back from finding love. Approach online dating with a healthy dose of caution, but also with an open heart and a belief that genuine connection is possible. Remember the red flags we've discussed. Be cautious about sharing personal information. Trust your gut, and never be afraid to walk away from a situation that doesn't feel right. You deserve a love that is real, authentic, and fulfilling. Don't settle for anything less. Stay safe. Stay smart. And never give up on finding the love you deserve.